This is Force 13, Australia Oceania Channel, and another look at the International Space Station flying from the north over the western Papua New Guinea area and down along the Queensland coast towards New Zealand. Some of this cloud could be associated with a possible developing area of interest in the Solomon Seas region. However, Tropical Cyclone Marcus, a Category 1 system, is to become a Cat5 cyclone. And here's the latest from the Tropical Cyclone Warning Centre's Perth office. Tropical Cyclone Advice number 35. Marcus is strengthening offshore on the northwest Kimberley coast and is to move westward further away from the coast during Monday. A warning zone is in place for the Mitchell Plateau to Beagle Bay and not including Derby. Cat1 Marcus, sustained winds in the centre, 85 km per hour, with wind gusts to 120 km per hour, located within 30 km of 14.9 degrees south, 123.9 degrees east, estimated to be 95 km northwest of Kui Bay, 385 km north-northeast of Broome, tracking west at 19 km an hour. Whilst Marcus is offshore from the Kimberley coast, tracking west, it is expected to strengthen during today and become a severe tropical cyclone later tonight. This is the life of the system up to about 4 hours ago. The system will continue to strengthen and track westward away from the Western Australian mainland during Tuesday, with no further impacts on the northern communities. Gales with gusts to 100 km an hour possible over coastal parts in the northwest Kimberley between Mitchell Plateau, Cockatoo Island at this point in time. Conditions are expected to ease from the west during this morning. These winds may extend as far south as Beagle Bay during Monday morning, easing in the afternoon. The Bureau is saying that Marcus will not move far enough south to have any significant impact on Derby, Broome or the Pilbara coast. Hot tides around the northwest Kimberley may be higher than normal and may rise above the normal high tide marked during Monday. Joint Typhoon Warning Centre has wave height 15 feet. So that's the latest from the Bureau of Meteorology's Tropical Cyclone Warning Centre. We have an initial flood watch in place for the North Kimberley districts west of Wyndham, and that was issued lunchtime yesterday, and we also have one for the West Kimberley. Now we have a look at track guidance, and a couple of them has said a Cat5 system, and the Bureau's position to become a Cat5. Rapid intensification is what the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre is saying. They have it near 15 south, 124.3 degrees east. Maximum sustained winds 50 knots, gusting 65. Here's some tracks on the system. The Joint Typhoon Warning Centre uses a different scale and different information compared to the Bureau of Meteorology. And they have 212 nautical miles northeast of Broome and tracking west at 10 knots. Tropical Cyclone 15S, the track from the Perth office. Within 24 hours, reaching a peak intensity of 130 knots sometime within 72 hours. And it's expected to track to the south. Now we have a look at the GFS wind model. This is from 10 AM through to the same period tomorrow. The information is available on the BSCH. I also have a Facebook page. And in addition to Marcus, we have another 2 areas of interest. We have one to the northwest of Thursday Island at the tip of Cape York. The Bureau's Darwin office in their tropical cyclone 3-day outlook yesterday provided information on a tropical low to form. It is now forming. Here's the NOAA floaters on Marcus. Papua New Guinea, they're also monitoring, along with the Bureau of Meteorology, a weak low pressure system in the Solomon Sea. Now you can tell that Marcus is deepening when you look at the amount of area in white. That is a cooling of the cloud tops. And as mentioned, rapid intensification is now underway. Whilst we're focusing on Tropical Cyclone Marcus in this update, stay tuned to the AU channel for another update on this system. And I'm just waiting for the International Space Station tracking from the northwest. Hopefully we'll fly over Marcus, but the positioning of their cameras has been a slight issue. Upper level divergence remains very healthy. I did manage to capture a bit of footage on Marcus from viewing the space station's 2 live streaming channels. The latest wind shear, 24-hour shear tendency. You can see where Marcus is located with the red icon. My thoughts are for those people severely impacted by the bushfires in both New South Wales, Victoria yesterday, and not good news to see property loss. The 850 millibar vorticity. Now we have a look at various models and their tracks on Marcus. Starting off with the NCEP GFS. The Navy's NavGem, and from viewing the models, the tracks, you can actually see that it's starting to recurve, and there could be a threat to Darwin as a subtropical or extratropical system. This is the UK Met.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, which has had a revamp and is still under reconstruction, but take a look. Also YouTube, of course, if you haven't subscribed, that might be a good idea. Visit Force 13. We're also on Facebook under the same name, of course, and you can like us on there, and you can also follow us on Twitter. Search Force 13, all in text for those. You can also add Force 13 on Skype, or my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094.